Hi guys, here's your nightly broadcast. I can hear you guys be like, is she gonna do a nightly broadcast? I want a nightly broadcast so bad. Um, so yeah, I'll do a short one or whatever. I got these butter crunch cookies. These are so good. Do you guys eat these? Like we used to have these in like school growing up. This was like one of the snacks at school. But like I don't know if they have these all over the country and stuff, but these are so good. It's from New York, so it might just be local. I don't know. It's like toffee. It's like toffee cookies. Toffee and butter. They're so fucking good. I don't think I've had them anywhere else but New Jersey. Mm. Um, you guys like my green sweater? It's kind of cold here today. It was actually pretty warm earlier, but now it's a little cold out. Okay, so nightly broadcast, and I wanted to make it quick. Let me see if I have any downloads for you guys. Chris Evans, I will put an alien in you. I think I saw Chris go up to Andromeda last night. I saw like orange. Orange and blue. I saw like orange and blue go up to Andromeda, and I think it was Chris Evans, and I think he was saying like "sorry, baby," because he's going up to Andromeda. I saw another one of my exes go up to Andromeda a few nights ago. The split, he's literally two people. One is Armand and one, or like a, there's not just one Armand, obviously, but one is a type of Armand and the other one is an alien on Andromeda. My friends will get, um, so a lot of people's seats are about to be deleted and taken over by my friends and family. And I guess that was a code that the general public had, which I'm confused as to why the general public ever even had that code. Um, April 20th, 2020. Saw engagement ring right in front of me. Who the hell was thinking of proposing to me 4/20, 2020? Like these guys don't think about proposing to me, right? I'm like literally Delulu. I'm like so crazy. They want your energy. I heard it again. How do I protect my energy? You are the victim. These are all downloads from 2020. And I was being like attacked a lot, and so was Jeej actually. I agree with you. Heard in meditation for clarity. I think it's the princess. Was that Gigi talking to herself in 2020? I wonder. I called my higher self the princess. I was talking to myself, and sometimes I only trusted myself. So I won the lotto so I can have a baby. So in 2020, I still wanted to have a baby. I wanted to meet the perfect person and have a kid right away. I wanted a Viking in 2020. Someone that doesn't correct petty shit, which is still the type of people we're eating in 2024. So isn't that interesting? We've changed a lot. Okay. They're really good. These cookies. Okay, so there's some downloads, and I think that's it. Yeah. Okay, so Kathy Hilton, I think that's her name, Kathy Hilton. Um, I don't even know. I didn't Google it. What was I going to say about her? She gets downloads. Okay, Paris is one of my best friends, and so is Nikki. I'll tell you. I'll tell you. I'll tell you a party. I'll tell you a story about Paris and Nikki. I used to always did I say this on here? I don't remember. Anyway, I used to always party with Paris and Nikki, but I was always like the type of girl to just like when there's celebrities in the room. Like it's LA, there's going to be celebrities in the room. Like if you're at the right party, there's just going to be celebrities there. And so they were always at the same parties that I was at. And one time I was at this art gallery show and I wonder if Nikki remembers this. And this is when they were supposed to discover me, by the way. Okay, so that's why I have no problem. Did you guys just see Link do a loop de loop around me? He just did it was Dark Link, the Shadow Link, like Peter Pan's shadow, like that. He just did a loop like that around me. Um, okay, so at this art party, this art gallery, I don't even remember who I was with, to be honest. I guess I just was with like my friends or whatever, and they had like a clear glass wall, and I thought it was like an open wall, and I walked straight into it, and I fell because I hit the glass, like head on, and I fell, and Nikki Hilton was like walking through the actual part that was open, and she picked me up and like dusted me off and was like very sweet about it, like, oh my God, are you okay? Like that's so crazy. Um, so yeah, then that was the time of my life that they were actually supposed to discover me. It was actually their task, the Hilton's task to discover me and, make me queen of the goddamn motherfucking world. So I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to talk about my goddamn best friends. Okay, so I don't want you to worry, Mr. Dark Link named Ryan. Okay, and there's nothing to worry about. What are they gonna say? I'm Delulu? Why is Paris standing up for me? Why did Paris go to Washington and talk about all the crap she's been through in childhood and stuff? She came to me, okay. One time when I was meditating, Paris came to me as her higher self, Chitara, who is obviously a group of women, and they have now bifurcated. But she came to me and asked me, because that's when we were like discovering all this stuff about the MK Ultra and like um the negative 4D and stuff like that. And the negative 4D and like all that crap or whatever. And Paris came to me as Shitara in my meditation, and she was like, she didn't ask, can I help you with this? She was like, or, or she said, do you need help with this? Because she knew I wanted to start talking about it and I didn't know how. And I said, yes, thank you. Thank you for helping me. And then she, went and talked to, you know, Washington about all of the stuff, like all the horrible abusive things that children go through and all that stuff or whatever. And um so yeah, I'm allowed to talk about my goddamn friends, okay, right? Like, you know, you come into my room and talk to me, right, Ryan? So does Paris Hilton, okay? So mm, yum. Okay, um so anyway, if Kathy gets downloads, clearly, and if she gets downloads and she's talking to Paris about them, I'm gonna read them on the nightly news, okay? Because like freaking you guys should be talking about your downloads by now. Like, what are we doing? It's the bifurcation process. I want my friends to make the split, make the jump, like okay, so we got the 3D, we got 4D, we'll just say 4D's here, which is the convoluted universe, which is gobbledygook land, convoluted. What's convoluted mean? That's 4D, and then you got 5D, okay? Okay, cool. I'm glad your strings aren't attached, Paris. Um I worry about my friends. I love my friends and I'm going to try to keep them in line and I'm going to try to keep them with me, okay? People that I love. So so thank you Paris for being very brave about that, and I did get angry with her because I don't remember exactly what I said, but like I did start to get angry about it because, oh yeah, because you can shift dimensions if you start to say like, see, this is like another hard topic to talk about, like another, hopefully you're like Gigi Young and you can read my mind, but I yelled at April for the same thing. It's like if you become in agreement with yourself, you start to go up in dimensions, and the things that were negative, seen as negative, like the stuff that Paris went through, if you go into agreement with yourself, you start to raise the level of vibration about it, and you actually start to have better images and better loving experiences um, with that same energy, if that makes sense. And I'm trying to think of an example of like how that could work. Like I think you get it, but like cuz like I was going through all of that crazy lower 4D stuff, and they like asked me to start to be in agreement with myself about it, and like it's just you, it's just you, it's just you. And then I started to like say that and I started to embody it, like okay, it is me, it's all me, it's just Alyssa. And then I started to get like the right images and the right like people coming forward and supporting me and stuff like that. And so yeah, that's how I did it. If that makes sense. I feel like maybe I'm not making as much sense as I want to be making, but that's exactly how I did it, and started dating Hayden basically, instead of like feeling like I was like being taken advantage and like being abused by random energy, random people and stuff like that. Like I obeyed my own protocol and I got rewarded by my own protocol. Okay. So yeah. No, I'm not saying that. That's why I'm like maybe I'm not making as much sense as I want to make because obviously like if I didn't like something or if I like didn't like someone, I would report it to my dad, okay? And like even that happened this year, right? It still happens once in a while and I still report it. So it's not that, it's that I started to agree with the energy that yes, this is all me. This is all Alyssa, right? And that um, these experiences can be enjoyable and I can be in control of these experiences. And I know that I have the power because I know it's all Alyssa, okay? I know it's not all Carol Ann, all right? Am I making myself clear? I know it's all Alyssa. And I started agreeing with myself that it's all Alyssa to change the energy, to change the protocol. So, yeah. Okay. So, okay. Another thing is if you're new to the team and like you think you can give me orders, like I just want you to think again. Like somebody was just like, we need to think, they said something mean again to Adam. And they were like, we need to warn your brother. And I'm just like, you know what? You know what? Okay, you're new to the goddamn fucking team. And I know that I'm his angel and that I'm his real mother and that I'm always with him and that I'm always talking to him. And no, they sure as hell do not need to fucking warn him because that shit ain't gonna fucking happen to him, right? He's protected. He's a protected one. Like he lives 5 minutes from me. He's my goddamn fucking brother. Get the fuck off of my brother's nut sacks, you stupid basic bitches. Get my brother's names out your fucking mouth. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? And my sisters, okay? Like, they are protected, okay? I'm here to help them. You're not their angel. You're not their advisor. It has nothing to do with you, okay? You're just a little basic Sims mortal bitch, okay? That's what the fuck you are. So back the fuck off. You don't need to warn my goddamn fucking siblings. I'm warning them. I'm taking care of them. I'm in telepathic conversation with them 24/7. If they need to have a question answered, they can ask Liz directly, okay? They can ask Liz, okay? So I ain't talking about I know FK Twigs or whatever the fuck your name is. Like we have a protocol around here. We have a way to things go, okay? It's Liz, her siblings, then her spiritual group, her spiritual core group. These are people that are always gonna win, okay? And that it ain't you, okay? Miss Basic Bitch from fucking 1983 that thinks like, you know, I don't know, I don't even know any of your songs, but like you had one hit song or something. Like get the fuck out of my group. Like, you know, just knock it off. There's certain people that are always gonna win. And like the same fucking thing, like trying to like make my boyfriends and my husbands and stuff feel guilty and whatever. Like, what are you doing? Like I can't like think completely straight about this or whatever because I'm completely overwhelmed because I've been doing this for a goddamn year. And if I think too hard about it, my nose is gonna bleed, all of that shit's gonna happen and stuff. So like I can't really think too hard about it or whatever because like I know that like both sides work for me, but I don't want to hear my goddamn siblings' names out of basic bitches' mouths ever again in my fucking life. Like there's they can ask me directly, okay? They can ask Alyssa, their goddamn sister, who is God, telepathically, whether I hear it or not, what the fucking answer is. And they have their own helpers, which is my spiritual group. Okay. And they have a protocol and they know who the fuck's important. It ain't FK fucking Twigs. Okay. Or whatever. I don't even know if that's your name, whatever. Okay. Like, stay the fuck out of my group. Like, if you're not named, if you don't know that you're like a core person, then you're not a core person. We're in the convoluted universe right now. We're eating the convoluted universe. And that's why we hear weird stuff like this. You're not helping my brothers. You think you want to be special? You think you're special? Let's see what her name is. Is that her name? FKA. FKA Twigs, okay? Okay, Miss FKA Twigs, 36 years old, whatever. Miss Capricorn herself. Like, if just stay out of my life if you're a fucking basic bitch altogether. And you are definitely not in my core group. Point blank, period, okay? They have people to go to they have more important people. They have important people that they can go to and to talk to ask questions, and that will answer them back. Plus they have their own friend group or whatever that they, I'm talking about my own like core group. They have their own core group, okay? And they are like so much more important than you, FKA Twigs. They're like all the way up here and you were like literally all the way down here in Simsland. How do you think you have protocol to talk to my siblings? Whatsoever. You do not. Okay. And FKA Twigs also is a group. That I've told you that before. These are groups of fucking people. FKA Twigs is a group of fucking people. Okay. And you don't have the fucking protocol. You're not in my core group. I'm so sick. You are not important now, and you are not important in the New World Order. Neither one of them. All right. They know the people that are important in the New World Order, they know they're important. That's why they get anxiety attacks all the time. That's why they talk to me all the time. That's why they're always doing their tasks. That's why they're always freaking out and saying, we have to do something, blah, 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 blah. Okay, they know what they're fucking doing, okay? And it ain't FK fucking Twigs. If they ain't doing their tasks, then they're moving themselves down. Again, that's none of your fucking business, right? It's not any of your business. Like, you ever heard of lesser demons? You ever heard of lesser demons? Like, and like, protocols of space and hell where like there's literally circles of demons and then the circles get wider and wider and bigger and there's more and more of them because they're lesser demons. It's exactly like that. And you are in the lowest level, FK Twigs. Like zero importance in any capacity. Literally in any capacity. And that goes for the TikTok girl too. I don't even know her name, Sasha or something. I don't know. It's a group, okay? They're called people that think they're important. We need to warn your brother. Really? Because he's extremely protected and extremely holy. So I don't know who you're warning. Fucking annoying as fuck. That's what you're doing. You're being annoying as fuck. And you're getting eaten. Okay? Oh yeah, I forgot. What did my aunt say? Oh yeah, deficit. The deficit is coming. Used to be the space drugs are coming. Now it's the deficit is coming. I mean, I guess those are kind of the same thing. So annoying. It's so annoying when I hear the wrong words. I'm like, who the hell do you think you are? Like, do you think you'd be invited into my court? Do you think I'd ever look at your face? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, she must have got a golden ticket. Again, it doesn't really matter. Pick up and drop, it's the same fucking game. I think that's it. Oh yeah, they said that all of Aaron's energy went to Hayden, and now it might leave Hayden and go to Ben, because Hayden's not coming forward, and Ben is obviously the ex that I was talking about. I have a lot of friends and family on both coasts that are coming forward and like sort of like making their self known a little bit or whatever, and they're both Pleiadian and they're both reptilian, and they're saying that they're both coasts are playing their roles, and um they know their importance in the court, and they would never say anything disrespectful to my siblings, like um they're saying at this point, because like maybe some of them in the past have said like something that there's a lot of guilt. There's like a lot of guilt going around this year. But like we've all made mistakes, guys. It's not like I'm making mistakes that are like the problem or whatever, but how many calories are in these cookies? So there's 3 cookies, one package, 3 cookies, 240 calories. So it's the whole package. Wow, that's cool. Um, yeah. So I guess Ben's getting the energy, and then there's like a lot of Palladians that are coming forward right now and like getting energy. Oh, and I was like spiraling up today, like crazily. I was sitting in my bed and I could feel like the bed like moving sort of like this or whatever, and I was like, what the hell? And then I took a walk and I went and sat on a bench at a park, and the park bench was kind of doing like the same thing. It wasn't like crazy, but it was just like it felt like it felt like a magic carpet, to be honest. And my ears were popping like crazy, so it felt like pop, 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 like I was magically ascending on a magic carpet ride with Aladdin, aka Dark Link, aka Mexican gangster. Can't wait to meet ya. Freaking, I got one man, girls. I got one man, and he ain't yours. Okay.